All right, we'll call the meeting in order. Janet's going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Anybody looking for privilege of the floor tonight? Guess we wait and see who just came in the door. Did you want privilege of the floor tonight, Jeff? You're laughing, so I'm assuming that's a no.
What's that?
You're laughing, so I'm assuming that's a no.
Yeah.
Alright. Approval of the November 12th public hearing minutes and board meeting minutes. November 15th, emergency meeting. We got, what, 3 sets of them here? We have the one correction on the emergency board meeting minutes there, spelling correction. It has been made. Is there a motion to approve all 3 sets of the minutes?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Old business. I talked to Kevin at Charter Communications, and we're gonna have to hold a new public hearing. We've done a name change again. And he said when we set a public hearing date, he will arrange his schedule to come down for that. So, I think probably what we need to do is set that for a January regular meeting. And we can probably do it at like 6:45. Everybody's okay with that? Okay. Is there a motion to hold public hearing for Charter Communications on, what is it? 14. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And maybe we can get that done.
Now you don't get a vote.
Voting
sorry.
machine, Al don't get to vote. He doesn't care, they probably, well, maybe they have Charter down there, who knows? The mayor raised the question at the parade, Billy, have you done anything about getting rid of the voting machine, because he wants it out of his building?
The Historical Association was mildly interested. They wanted to know where it was and who they could talk to go view it.
It's at the village hall, so they could,
Just show up there anytime during the week.
should be able to, yeah.
Okay, I will
I
let
don't
them
think they
know.
have it hidden anywhere, do they?
They, like I say, they're interested. They're also concerned because they're trying to put on a big addition up there because they've run out of space to store history in. But
Well, this will need pretty good space, but yeah, if you could, get them to take a look at it and give us an answer, because the mayor's chomping at the bit to get it out of his building. He wanted to take it and dump it on us somewhere, and I'm like, we don't have any place for it either.
if only there was a way to find the phone number of the Historical Association.
Yeah, heaven forbid you walk across the driveway. All right, so you'll follow up on that.
I will.
The New York City DEP land acquisition project on Elk Creek. I was doing some research and their tax map number didn't match the owner. I contacted DEP, they told me I was wrong, so I contacted our county planners. They told me I was wrong, and I said, well, then somebody needs to reprint the tax roll book, because that's not what it says. It turns out, tax and mapping somehow, when they sent the information on the map, got the numbers mixed up. So we're now trying to figure out how to straighten that out, because there was another subdivision, and they put the wrong number somewhere. So our printed tax rolls have one set of numbers, and the DEP land acquisition contract has the wrong numbers. So everybody is trying to figure out how to straighten it out again. So once we get it straightened out, then we can make our comments on, we wish they wouldn't buy it.
Alright.
Any other old business? All right, new business. Clerk's office. You moving outside, or the air will be fresh and clean?
Yeah, it would be fresh, I could handle that. This gentleman, Dale, gave me the name of a couple of gentlemen, the only one that contacted us back, stated that he could give me, he came in today and looked at it and said he could give us an estimate. He couldn't give us one for the board meeting, but he could be here tomorrow with an estimate for us to do the room and,
Basically to strip that wall, get rid of the mold,
yeah,
fix
Yeah.
the problem with the air conditioner leak.
yes, yeah, so he's gonna give me an estimate tomorrow, and I guess, Matt had stated that if he's available, I'm gonna call him as soon as I hear from the gentleman, and hopefully he can come down this way.
Yeah, cause that's been, we've talked to how many contractors and we keep getting put off and ignored and.
You have my petri dish over there, which has got quite impressive growth in there, so, yeah.
Yeah, Dale said it grew quite well,
Yeah.
which doesn't surprise any of us, I don't think, but.
Well, the gentleman that
as
came
long
in
as it
today
has-
did state that, even if he doesn't get chosen to do the job, he is gonna spray my wall with something, that this way we don't keep having to breathe that in.
Okay.
So he's gonna definitely bring that down when he comes, so. But,
If we could get, an estimate before the year-end meeting, cause that's only gonna be a couple weeks away, then we could get it done sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I mean, my thought was, what I'd like to ask you is, coming January, it's gonna be tax season, so we're gonna have a lot going on. If this gentleman says he can do it, the way he discussed it today, based on what he said, it would be probably, he said, a Friday and then through the weekend, that it would take him to do the room.
Okay.
We would have to move stuff around a little bit for him to be able to get to that wall. So, I mean, if it's before January, I don't have a problem hanging out in the, break room right here. I mean, there's, if I can't get into my computer for one day, it's Friday, I don't have a problem, but I can still hang out
Okay.
in the room.
Or you could probably use this room if you don't have any arraignments or anything going.
Yeah,
All right.
so, okay.
Yeah,
I'll call you
if he
then.
was, if he's willing to do it over a weekend, it would save a lot of,
You seem like a very nice gentleman.
save a lot of problems. Planning board, that was Scott Rasmussen, correct?
Yes, it is,
Yeah.
correct, yeah.
His term, you filled in for somebody, he jumped in the middle of term, his term is expiring and he is willing to stay on. I'd like to get a motion to appoint him for another
So moved.
term.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. It's pretty important because we got the NICEAG project going right now, so they're up to speed and, so far NICEAG's been very cooperative as far as feeding information that we need, so hopefully it'll be better than the last project on hand. All right, next up, scheduling the year-end meeting and the organizational meeting dates. Everybody grab your smartphone. Well, he doesn't care about either one, because he's not gonna be here for the year-end, he's not gonna be here for the organizational ones.
Nope.
Nobody likes a quitter now.
Just remember, Al, I got till the end of the year to quit and make you supervisor.
That's true.
so.
Better hurry up though.
Of course, the end of the year doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be the last day. I'm thinking probably either the 27th, which is a Friday, or the 30th, which would be Monday.
27th,
27th,
30th for sure, I won't be in town.
you won't be on,
and I will not be in town on 30th.
and you won't be here on the 30th. Okay, so now we're running into problems.
Can you do the 24th?
That's,
That's Christmas Eve,
I
right?
know, or the 23rd, how far out can we be?
Yeah, we need to keep it as close to the end because some of our people that do their annual
And
bill
yeah.
submittals wait till the last second.
You only need 3, right?
Yeah,
To do
So
it.
Matt?
so what works for you, Matt?
Any of those days works for me.
You're too agreeable. All right. What works better for you, Clark?
27th, the only, issue we would have, well, it would be after work anyhow, right?
Yeah.
Cause, taxes is the only thing that we generally go 27th to pick them up. So, but if it's after 3, then I'm fine.
Yeah, what time you wanna do it?
I'm gonna do the 27th,
Oh,
or
that
the
you're not here.
26th.
What time do you wanna do it?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock, 4 o'clock,
9 AM.
9 AM?
You tell me what time.
I like 9 AM. I'll do whatever.
3 o'clock?
3 o'clock, all right. All right, so our year end will be on the 27th at 3 PM. Now, organizational meeting. Any preferences? I mean, the only day that's out for me is the 8th. Of course, we probably should be done before then anyway.
They try to do it like by the 4th and 5th.
Yeah, normally.
And considering that new elected official training is either January 8th or January 15th.
It's the 15th, she wants to go to
15th,
Albany.
okay.
15th.
15th.
We could probably, if you don't wanna do it, in case somebody's gonna be out of town for a long New Year's, we could do it this Monday the 6th.
It's good for me.
Work for you, Billy?
I'll make it work.
It'll make it work, all right. Same thing, you wanna do that, like 3 in the
No.
afternoon, or 4, or noon,
4:30 or later.
4:30 or later? 5 o'clock,
5 o'clock works for me.
5 work for you? All right. 5 o'clock on January 6th will be our organizational meeting. Yep, yeah, we need to get both those out.
Is 5, is there any chance it would be 4:30 now that you say it?
4:30 is fine.
4:30?
Can you do that?
I can do 4:30, yeah.
I'll be here.
4:30,
4:30 on the 6th.
yeah. Should be a pretty quick meeting anyway, so works for me. Okay, takes care of that. Next up, just, for your information, Saputo, their, safety coordinator, sent in a request for a speed limit reduction and truck entering signs with beacons on New York State Route 10 down in Fraser. So this will get added to the request we've already put in, which they kind of feel we need to do something to. Their guys are having some issues getting in and out of there. Next up, the racetrack up in Harpersfield has sent a letter out to all the towns to see if we would do a letter of support for them to get a certificate of need so they can have an ambulance at the racetrack on days when they're holding events. It would only be for the racetrack. So I don't know what the feeling of the board is. It probably isn't gonna affect us down here one way or the other.
Are we upsetting somebody by supporting that?
We would upset somebody whether we support it or don't, you know. Yeah, welcome to my world, Matt. You're gonna get some people upset regardless of what you do, but.
I guess I don't understand, it's been my understanding that since they opened there's been ambulances there in operation, supplied by Cooperstown Medical Transport and now presumably American Medical
Yeah.
Response. So are they looking to get a certificate of need so that they can tie up volunteer emergency squads? Because if that's the case,
I
I
really
would
don't
not
know what
support
their
it
game
anyway.
plan is. Like I said, I'm okay if we just say, you know, we're gonna stay out of it.
I wholeheartedly agree. I think we should steer clear of that.
All right, you wanna make that a motion?
I will.
Is there a second?
Second?
So
Any
the reason that we're staying out of it is because we're concerned that the volunteers who are available will be diverted to that.
We don't know.
Right, well, I don't
Yeah.
think it would be our volunteer ambulance, but
Uh-huh.
countywide, there's a crisis and, you know,
Well,
unless
the
somebody
problem is
can-
if they can't find one, it could wind up coming back to us, but,
I guess unless somebody can come back with more information or a compelling
yeah, compelling
reason why we should support it.
I would approve a motion with that wording. I think we need to know more, rather than just saying we're gonna stay out of it, because it is a countywide issue. And if we're not saying anything, we might be unintentionally supporting something.
We might seem oblivious
So,
to the
do
problem.
Yeah.
do I need to rescind my motion?
Do you wanna amend your motion to say,
That's fine. I'll
without
amend-
further details, we.
I'll amend my motion to state that, I would not be in favor of it without more detail.
information. Okay.
So as to avoid.
Second?
I was trying to get out of here tonight, I think. I think he was sick or something. All right, so we'll do that,
I'm in favor.
Yeah.
oh yeah, all in favor?
Aye.
All right. I don't know who I've told, but we have gotten the, approval for our SAM grant for the $100,000. We've got our grant disbursement agreement, so we can get that filled out and sent in, and hopefully sometime in the near future, we will get a check.
That'd be nice.
Usually, once you get to this stage, it gets a little bit easier, but, and you and I probably need to talk, Al, about, you know, copies of bills and everything. We're probably gonna have to submit a whole new set to them,
Yep,
just like we did to Parks and Rec.
yep.
So, we'll try to get that done. After our emergency meeting to change the, fund balance there by $20,000 to make the tax cap, we had the honor of being selected for a tax cap audit too. So,
And they completed it already?
they've completed it and they had no findings, which means, yes, they won't say we met the cap, but that's basically what it means. Cause they don't wanna stick their neck out in case, you know, we made up numbers from outer space and they didn't see that, but basically for the first time in 6 years, we met the cap.
So that extra money on smoking mirrors is worth it.
Yeah. Not that it'll do us much good, but, anyway. Let's see. The next one, I talked to Peg earlier, it's, Red Cross needs us to designate somebody as our contact person or whatever for training and whatever, so. Also, can you, forward those emails to Peg?
Mm-hmm.
And then, she can talk to the pool committee and see what you wanna do there.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody has to, I guess, be the figurehead. Let's see, 2020 training school for Christina. She wants to go to the, training for new elected board members.
Make a motion, we send Christina to the school for training?
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Under new business, I got one other thing. I did get a card from the Delhi Historic Society. They wanted to thank us for our donation this year, and they're gonna use it to buy 3 glass display cases for the trinkets that they have, they wanna display. Is there any other new business? Okay, moving on, committee reports. Highway machinery. Al, Darren, both, neither,
Winter's here.
winter's here, man, you got that right. That's always a good thing, right?
Yeah. It's not really up to a good start, this way that the conditions were.
No, it was pretty nasty driving.
Yeah. Yeah, they just couldn't get ahead on it.
And believe it or not, when I got home at 5 o'clock, it's snowing at my house.
Yeah. Yep.
It's 37 and it's snowing. I'm like, what the heck?
Right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Fine.
yeah, my driveway was white again.
Yeah.
I just got the ice melted off of it, so.
Yeah, that was the only good thing, the warmth and the rain. We finally got that hard pack off the road. But
Yeah.
went through a lot of material,
Oh, yeah.
of material in a short period of time, so that's what I mean by it's not a good start. But Mother Nature's not here for us to complain to, so.
Yeah. So, equipment wise, we have any trucks that are still working? Or-
They're all running.
They're all running?
Yeah, we've done some repairs to them. The new one, the brand new one, did go back. It wasn't, the spreader chain wasn't working properly. And it turns out that there's 9 trucks built by them throughout the state that had the same issue, so. We
It's
warranted
like
them.
consistent.
Yeah, it was a new system, a few new components on the system that they had used, that they hadn't used prior. And it worked.
We were the guinea pig?
Well, it was a new model year, and like I said, there was 9 of them, and so it went back, they put what they used to use on them, and it works fine.
Okay. Alright.
Did Andy's end up having to borrow the O2?
No.
I wondered, cause I talked to Jason,
Mhm.
he said they were deep enough into parts on that one from Stanford that they thought they were gonna just keep going and
Yeah,
fix it.
they started making the needed repairs, because the way it came, it wasn't really, they had no choice but to make some repairs to it, I guess. So currently, they're all right,
Okay.
and we're all right, so.
So,
Now, did you wanna bring up the issue you talked to me earlier about?
I can, or do you wanna do that in an executive session?
Do we have a resignation?
Nothing written, then I'm
Then
gonna,
we can't do anything then. So we won't worry about that right now. If we get that taken care of, we can do it at the year-end meeting.
on the back of this, it mentions the highway garage, does that come under building, or is that something to bring up now? I just wanted to know if I should.
Well, it's gonna wind up on the building,
Okay.
yeah. Any other questions for Darren?
did you get those other trucks up on Auctions International yet?
No, we didn't, because actually, there's a few parts that we've found in the meantime that we want to take off at 85. And it's nothing, it's just stuff that we're gonna add on to another truck that we currently have, so no, it didn't go on. I'll try to actually get some better pictures shot now that the snow's off of them too, so that might help.
Better hurry.
Yeah. Now it's gonna rain again this weekend, I guess.
Great.
Yeah.
Rain?
Yeah.
Just rain.
Warm and rain,
I can handle that.
and then cold again.
Christmas shirt.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Darren.
Yep, you're welcome.
Make sure, also make sure you tell the guys. I don't remember which snowstorm it was or what night, but, I was really impressed. I took a town road and was able to make it right up the hill in two-wheel drive. And as soon as I encountered the state road, I had to put it in four-wheel drive to keep the truck straight.
Yeah, that's good to know.
So with all the chaos and everything else,
Yeah,
we're doing a good
oh,
job.
that's good. That's definitely good. A lot of long hours here this past week, week and a half. Like I said, it was a no-win situation, but got the roads cleaned now and start all over.
Never-ending job. All right, health and youth. Anything to report on that?
So tomorrow I get to do, the design build review for the sixth graders at Delaware Academy.
Okay.
And they're working on a project that complements what they did last year with building a play structure that can be used by different age groups down at the playground. And I'll get to see the beginnings of their designs tomorrow. No, yeah, tomorrow. And then Thursday is the Complete Streets meeting, so nothing to report, but some meetings to go to.
Okay. You got anything, Billy?
Negative.
Negative. Good. Economic development and shared services.
Yeah, we met, when did we meet, 2 weeks ago now, Matt? Or last week?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks. Basically, we, had begun to look over the comprehensive plan. What we did, at that meeting was we decided we would, take sections of that and go through it and then, come back and report back to the committee on what we found, whether, you know, these things are things that have been completed or not completed, or, you know, where we are with the whole thing. The housing study is still underway. There was a meeting last night, is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. Anything to report on that? Did you go to that, or?
I wasn't there, but that was where they approved, they announced the consultant that was selected, which
Right.
is called Civil and Environmental Engineers. That's the name of the company. So they're officially on the job.
Any idea of a time frame of how long they expect to take, or?
I don't know, I can't remember, to be honest. I think
It's
it
not
was like,
supposed to take that long, but,
no, I think the 6 months was supposed to be done, but
Yeah.
I might be wrong about that. I mean, the whole process is supposed to be including, there will be public meetings, there's gonna be a lot of stuff between now and the end of this, and I think the whole thing is supposed to be done in 6 months.
so the comprehensive plan is basically being slowed down until that's done and the census is done, because those two figures are something we really should have.
Yeah.
That's part of the comprehensive plan. Is there anything else, Matt, that we did?
Not for this one, no.
Okay.
Mark, I apologize. I do want to back up to health and youth just for a second.
Yeah.
I didn't bring my notes with me tonight, so I'm flying blind, but I just thought that as a board, we should recognize the Delaware Academy girls cross-country team
I was
for winning
thinking
the state
of it.
championship and the boys for coming in second place. I think that's absolutely phenomenal.
Yep, and I was happy to see that we actually have a banner out on Main Street here. It's quite an accomplishment. Yeah,
And
thanks.
nobody's graduating from the team next year for the girls.
So you're guaranteeing, we can go to Vegas and bet on them, huh? Well, that probably should be a good thing. It's quite amazing that none of them are seniors and they.
2 of them were 8th graders, 2 of the top finishers were 8th graders.
So the future looks bright there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Good deal. Recreation Committee.
A couple of things I just wanted to mention on the pool. The security system is completed finally. The 2 door sensors for the men's and women's bathrooms have been installed. We're still waiting on some parts for the 1 heater in the women's room. That was supposed to be taken care of last week, Thursday, and it still isn't done yet. But other than that, you know, everything is fine down there. Peg Mike has a couple of things here that we need to talk about, in regards to the, advertising and so on for the, if you wanna.
Yep.
go ahead, Peg.
Wanna do that now, Peggy?
I could,
Yeah.
I